On almost every single video that I make, I get asked, how did you become this good? How was I able to afford all of these rainbow shiny Titanics as well as shiny Gargantuans? The obvious answer to everyone might be that this guy probably paid to wins a lot, and that is true, I do. However, there's a lot more to that. Although you can spend a bunch of Robux and hey, I mean, I could press this as many times as I want to, right? But overall, this is not gonna be that beneficial, and neither is a lot of the things that you can do inside of this game. To be able to get anywhere close to what I'm doing is you really have to know what you're actually doing in the game, and well, that is exactly why I'm recording this video. With the new update, they added the Combine-O-Matic once again for like the millionth time, and this basically allows you to, you know, craft more pets up to a Titanic and a Gargantuan, which unfortunately no more of those exist for this update. But overall, it's a decent way of getting a bunch of huges and such because they are worth a decent bit, especially the Titanic. I mean, it's worth 6 billion, and somehow 2,000 of these were supposed to exist, but it says 1,000 exist and there is 0 left. What? But you also had like this huge, this one, and all the other ones. However, this is not the thing you should be grinding. Fortunately enough, when they did add this event, they also have another event to the side of it, the St. Patrick's one, which we've had for quite some time. And this one is actually the better event out of the two to grind right now, because especially if you're going for a Titanic, your best odds are going to be in this one, especially if you've already played through it earlier. So you'll have some very high raid levels in which you can actually maximize this area and be able to make the most advantage out of it. For me, I am pretty good at it, and I am almost complete. Now, I'm not gonna even keep playing this because like this event's about to go away in like a few days. It was actually supposed to already be gone, but it looks like the developers decided to keep it in a little bit longer just to see what everybody says, I guess. But my goal by the end of this video is to completely help you master the idea of trading in this game. It takes a lot of effort. I mean, this Gargantuan shiny isn't even my best pet. There's honestly a lot better stuff that I have in my inventory, which I'll show you in a second. But let's continue getting to the end of this because there is a chance for the Titanic. And there's actually 2 chances now. Bro, I have the wrong enchant loadout on, bro. So it's literally taking me forever to break this stuff. There we go. But as you can see, you have this egg or this chest in which you can get a Titanic. Now, this Titanic is by far the easiest Titanic ever added to the game in order for you to get, with over 2,000 of them in existence. And the best part is you can literally auto farm this all night by just pressing the auto raid button, and it gives you a very good chance at a Titanic. Now, unfortunately, I don't actually have any luck multipliers on it, so I'm not going to be able to get it. You definitely want to put all your luck multipliers on the Titanic because it is fairly easy to get if it is maxed out. But you can also get this other one, the Titanic Lucky Angelus, by defeating this other fat boss inside of here. But that is besides the point, because these are ways that you can grind the update, but how do you actually make this so much better? The #1 rule I have for this game, and basically any other game that actually has trading in it, do not trade for new pets. For example, if this Titanic Kaiju moth just came out, do not trade for it. Right now, as you can see, it is worth 20 billion gems. But for a pet that is, for example, now gone, let's say, I guess, what is one of them that I've actually hatched? Hold on, let me type in Titanic, and one Titanic that I've actually hatched was this one, the Jurassic Feline, and as you can see, this is worth over less than half of the price. The difference is this one is 6 billion, and well, the other one inside the exclusive egg is 20 billion. So buying any of these early on is an absolute loss, because ever since like a million updates ago, anything that they've added to this game has been dropping in value ever since like it comes out. It takes a while for stuff value to go up, but until then you do not want to be trading for it, but instead just grinding for them like normal. Another very good method of making gems and overall coming up in value is if you're buying the forever pack and you do manage to pull a bunch of the exclusive eggs, and hopefully I can get one to pop up. Come on, one exclusive egg, please, bro. Okay, obsidian pickaxe, but something like that, bro, you just want to get rid of and sell it. But if you get exclusive eggs, such as the new kaiju eggs, you want to go ahead sell these. Either you can sell them instantly when the update comes out, which is probably the best thing. So instead of like being the ones who are buying very high prices, be the ones who are selling them at high prices. A couple updates ago, this gargantuan machine Grim Reaper egg was literally like at 500 million gem value, and it's still high, but as you can see now it is 400 million, so I could have took advantage of selling them. And as you can see, these 52 billion gems that I have, although I did pay to win for it, I did it very smartly because I didn't just buy straight up gems. In this video that I made on how I made 72 billion gems, which by the way you should definitely watch it, but as you can see, literally right off the start of the video, bro, I am making billions upon billions of gems. I literally start this video with like, let's see, how much do I have at the start? Probably like 27 billion, right? That's already insane. And then at the end of the video, I literally have 72 billion gems. This was all done by making use of the Forever Pack when it was at its peak. Obviously, you can't do that anymore because the same stuff isn't in the Forever Pack that people were looking for back then. Nowadays, you literally have ridiculous prices in the trading plaza, so you're not going to be able to do it so often. But for example, somebody who has a lot of charm stones, you can sell these. If I were to buy all 15,000 of this guy's charm stones, he would gain 300 million gems, which is insanely good for him. And same goes with literally anything else in the game, bro. You want to buy whatever is a very high demand and very high price. Now, this is obviously gonna depend on how good you are at the game. The higher the stuff you get, the faster you're gonna be able to make gems. So I will say that if you're not able to make a lot at first, I promise you will be able to very soon on. But for example, with the new update coming out, there's literally a rainbow Titanic in the game that has 200 in existence. And this was something you would never see before. And this guy's selling it for 15 billion gems, around 1 billion more than what it's worth. And I will say it's a very good Titanic. Like, it looks very good, and it's something that a lot of people would probably want in the future. And oh my god, this dude's avatar, bro, what the heck? He is jacked. And during events like those, if you are grinding the update and for example have rainbow gems, you definitely want to go ahead and sell these because there's a lot of people literally fiending for them, bro, and they will buy it from you no matter what the price is. Like, you could literally be like double the price and they'll still probably buy it. But you might still assume that a lot of the things I have in this game are pay to win. Now, to bring it into perspective, I actually did not really start spending millions of Robux on this game till Pet Sim 99, and still to this day, the rarest pet that is sitting in my inventory, and actually the rarest pet in the game now, is none of these, but instead my huge Pegasus, which this thing, to get this, you were like supposed to buy like a $10,000 pet or something, but I obviously didn't do that. I actually went ahead and traded for this with my own pets. The way I was able to do this is simply by playing the negotiation game, and if you don't know what that is, well, let me show you. It's basically when you're trading someone for something that you want. For example, let's say that you were to get this gargantuan Santa paws. Right off the bat, I personally like asking players how much they think it's worth and what is the best offer they have received. It helps me get an idea of like how much they expect you to pay before you waste your time and offer on something that they're probably not gonna accept. But when you get a good idea, I literally usually offer less than what it's worth. And right after I offer less than what it's worth, if they do still decline, that is when you decide to actually add more onto the trade and give them a fairly decent offer. And you really only want to give these on pets that you see with potential. For example, something like, I don't know, this gargantuan hypnotic kitsune. I actually bought this at a fairly good price because only 45 of these exist. Not to mention the fact that this pet does look pretty good to a lot of people's opinion, and I bought it right before it left the game, so it was at its lowest value and it was right before it started rising. Same thing can be said about these gargantuan Santa pauses. Personally, the reason why I have 2 out of the 7 of them is because I'm a collector. The more of these I own is basically the more control I have over the value of them. It sounds like a straight up monopoly, but that is literally what this game is, bro. It's pay to win. It's a monopoly. It's a scam. Don't play it. I'm joking. You can play play it if you want to. But what I'm saying is you definitely have to be very smart with every single trade that you make, because it's very easy to get scammed in this game. I see it happen all the time, and I don't want any of that to happen to you guys. But the things that I've always been able to make the most profit off have not been pets whatsoever. They have either been enchants that have been recently added to the game, because you can either buy them with Robux, or even if you're not going to buy it with Robux, you want to go ahead buy it with gems, because there's a very good chance you can flip it very quickly. For example, this mega chest breaker is currently at 1.9 billion gems. So if they were to have another raid event, this would probably go up to 2 to 3 billion for the time of that event, and that is when you can actually go ahead and sell it. You want to buy it when the price is low and sell it when the price is high. As you can see, I've done basically exactly that. Or over here, I bought like pets, but right here, this is what I meant. Or wait, no, never mind, this is just me buying stuff. But right here, I sold this obsidian pickaxe when the update had just came out for 450 billion or 50 million, and now it is literally worth 88 million gems. So yes, I made a massive profit by just selling it, because I knew I could get it back later for a way lower price. Now, you obviously can't do this with everything, especially if you don't have a lot of Robux to spend, because a lot of the things in this game, you just have to spend Robux to be getting it first. Sir, you are jumping in my face while I'm recording a video. Can you stop? The game actually does still show you what is very high in demand at the time being. So if I were to scroll down, you will probably be able to see some pets that a lot of people are buying for whatever reason, such as the Cyber Agony. It is high in demand and it's still being bought. Obviously, I don't recommend getting it because it's only worth 30 million gems. But if this is all you can afford, definitely do so and try to flip it for more. But nowadays, the better the pets you can get, the more people are probably going to buy them because, well, I mean, one, it's obvious. But now, if you don't really have rainbow pets with you, there's just not so much interest in people buying them. Like, you're going to see huges at almost every single booth. But the things that are actually going to grab people's attention are rainbow pets, shiny pets, rainbow shiny pets, or even titanics of any variant. But as always, pets are never going to be the most valuable, and it's going to be the other things that are essential in the game to getting new pets. So these gargantuan eggs, definitely something very good, but obviously you do have to pay to win for this specific thing. But let me just go ahead and make one. You know what? I want to hatch it, bro. Can I get anything good? Here's the gargantuan egg. Imagine I literally pull a gargantuan. Oh yeah, don't gamble the eggs either, by the way. Don't do what I'm doing here, because yeah, I probably am getting the worst thing out of this. Yup, it's a cobra. It's a stupid cobra. But when part 2 of this event comes out, oh my gosh, is this how laggy public servers are? Okay, but when part 2 of this event comes out, definitely go for the new variant of whether it is the diamond pickaxe or whatever, because they're gonna be cheap to get, and they're gonna be worth a lot. You also can go for the rubies. Even if it's 2,000, you're gonna be able to get a lot of these, so you can sell them at very high quantities. Same with the rainbow gems. They're worth like 2 million, bro. It is so worth it. But trading in this game has been the way that I've managed to get the best stuff that I possibly have. It's actually had nearly nothing to do with Robux, because I've played this game ever since Petsim X, or well, all the stuff that I could have transferred. But I've been playing Petsim since Petsim 1 realistically, and I've only really started trading since Petsim X in order to get all of this stuff. A lot is pay to win, but for example, my most rarest pet in my inventory, the huge Pegasus, I did not pay to win for this whatsoever. I actually got this by trading the Titanics, the very first Titanics I got that I obtained by literally grinding free to play. And back then, I definitely did not have the Robux that I do today, bro. But like I said, a lot of the things, like for example, this Nyan cat, yeah, this is definitely pay to win without a doubt. But something like this hippo melon, I genuinely traded for. Same with this one and all the other ones. But I hope this video helps you out with trading. There is just overall a lot of steps that you have to kind of take and make sure that you obviously don't get scammed. But I really do hope that this video helps you guys out, at least in some way or some form when it comes to trading. If you enjoyed this video, watch this video on the screen right here, but hurry up and press it fast, because this video is about to end and you're not gonna want to miss this one. So hurry up, pick one. Bye.